Get in this culture is like it's a self-examination of yourself, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who you are.
Yeah.
Man, paying attention to what you're about. Like you can learn about everybody else and your history, or their history, but you gotta know your history, know yourself, know what you want out of this, and what you know. This is kind of like it's like a food. You gotta know is that what you want for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Is the food that you want to eat, that you want to just sometimes you want to eat, you don't want to eat what's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the science here is the black man is God. You know what I'm saying? But then you may deal with some other schools of thought that may say like, oh, we not black. You see what I'm saying? But here, we're going to teach you that the black man is God, and there's a reason why we say that the black man is God. Right? And we can build on that. But again, it's like your choice. How do you see it? How you see yourself? You may say, "Oh, I ain't no black man, so I don't black." Like that. No. I'm just saying, just for instance. You know what I'm saying?
Put the parking real quick, Lord.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I'm just saying that's what the whole.
Okay, yeah. We right here though.
Cool.
All right, peace.
That's my seat right there. That's my. But today we got actually we got a full house in here today. See if you get all of this on camera. Little round of applause for the new people that we got here today. So, we was just going over a little bit of, saying what they know about the knowledge itself, you know what I mean? Because, when people come here, we know that they already been exposed, to something to know that this place exists. You know what I'm saying? So, we, back to square, but you, brother, though, same question to you. What made you think, well, you said you passed this place for years.
Yeah.
And this is the first time you stopped.
It's the first time I walked in here.
All right, what made you,
I have some surface knowledge, watching lectures and things like that. I know a couple of older brothers that been kicking knowledge to me for a while, but I never was interested until I, became interested basically. So I've been interested for a while in walking past this place, but I never knew really where to go to get more knowledge than what other people is telling me. I don't tend to believe everything I hear.
All right, so what is the question that you wanted to know? Like, what is it that you're saying, if I knew that, I'd be on the path to, because we might not have the answer.
Yeah, understood. Let's say something serious about myself. Actually, in my family right now, it's a lot of older people in my family. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm like the youngest man in my family. Besides my son, my son is 14. And it's a lot of women in my family, and they didn't have a lot of children. You know what I'm saying? So my family is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And I found myself being by myself a lot, thinking a lot, questioning a lot of things, and just analyzing things differently. Growing up, my perspective always been different. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Sagittarius man. I've always been outspoken and shit like that. So, I read and I write very well. So I'm just interested in learning more than what I know.
Yeah, I mean, see, this is a very specific kind of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that, you want to know more than what you know, right? You could Google.
Understood. And that I don't really trust. I'd
Yeah, I
rather
was
sit
about
in
to say-
class and get some
Before
knowledge.
shit,
I'm not
Google ain't
I'm
the-
not really that young to go on Google and
That's
learn
the
everything.
enemies.
I'm saying, look, I see, you gotta
Google's the
remember,
enemies.
I'm on the inside,
Right.
I'm on the inside looking out.
Right, we gonna tell you.
So I don't know, like, nah, I'm saying,
Yeah, right.
that's what I'm saying, look,
Right.
y'all here today, right? What's the question you wanted to ask for 5% about whatever it is? That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
See,
what are
see,
the
if
what
y'all-
are
see, if
alright,
y'all was like her, right? I would just tell y'all.
tell you. Right.
Right,
See what I'm
right,
saying?
right. Okay, yeah, see?
You see, y'all already coming in, see like you came in, right? And you was talking about that science, the Aboriginal science, right? See, I can't put this on top of that.
Mm.
You see what I mean? Your foundation is already something else. It's already built for something else. You understand what I'm saying? So if I put this knowledge on top of that, it's just going to confuse it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, shoot, this is,
There's a lot of questions,
yeah,
man.
y'all waiting,
There's a lot of questions.
y'all been waiting almost 40 years, man.
Yeah.
see, listen. Knowing what you need to know is a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Having the right questions, you know, when you go in anything that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If you're dealing with school, if you're dealing with court, if you're dealing with your family, whatever it is. You know, your daughter, when she comes home from school, you gotta ask her the right questions, right? To get the right information about what she might need help with. You did your homework? Or you didn't do this? Well, what was the problem? Why you didn't get that done? Or you need, it's a science project and you need some cardboard or something. All right, let me take you to the store. You see, if you didn't ask that question, she might have been watching cartoons, and you know how kids is.
Yeah.
That'll slip their mind. So you gotta, in every situation, you gotta know the right questions, just like you gotta know the right answers.
Right. Yeah.
See, that's the science with this. This is see, the supreme mathematics, right? Is, see, just what I'm telling you right now, it's about how I go about doing things.
I was just about to ask you.
You understand what I'm saying? It's an actual pattern for success. You see what I'm saying? It's not really like all these, if you just want like a whole bunch of facts, yeah, you can look them up anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't have, you know, the 5%, we don't have our own facts.
Nah, I ain't really comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not like you come here and we're going to teach you that,
nah.
you know, the world is really a different size than what you
Yeah,
learn in
nah,
school.
I ain't come for that. I ain't
You
come
understand
for
what I'm
that.
saying?
Anyway.
Yeah, we got all the same knowledge, you understand what I mean? But it's just that as you walking through life and things is happening around you, right? A lot of times you don't know why it's happening. You know what I mean? And because you don't know why it's happening, you don't know who's causing it to happen, right? You can't make no kind of prediction on how you can live. You understand what I'm saying? But once you get a certain pattern, you get certain knowledge to where you know how to identify everybody, who there is and what there is, right? Then you can deal with them. That's the science of mathematics, right? Everything that you deal with, like right now, right? The only thing y'all knew, all three of y'all, was the numbers.
You said the numbers of what? What you mean?
When I asked you how old you was,
Oh.
you knew how old you were.
Oh yeah, of course.
You see what I'm saying? If I ask you what your address is, that's a number. If I ask you what your weight is, that's a number.
Yeah.
Right? When you go to science class, right? And you got all those formulas that explain how the world works, right? Those are mathematical formulas. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we're dealing with the science of mathematics. That's why I said, is it a particular thing, a particular question that you have?
That's interesting, though. Just supreme mathematics is interesting. Something that I have no knowledge of, maybe a little surface knowledge, maybe heard somebody speaking on it. But, you know, I don't know anything about the lessons. I've never been introduced to the lessons or seen them or anything like that.
The lessons is something else.
Oh, okay.
If Mega did this.